Delphi, Ava and
Yes.
Trudy of Virtual Tarot, have a new website, and it is called AvaTrudyVirtualTarot.com.
Uninventive, but easy to find. Yes, AvaTrudyVirtualTarot.com. And on our site, we'll have many, many things. But the most important thing is the reading page, where we would love it if you went, please, to purchase a private reading, because it supports these public readings.
These free
Public
readings for the multiverse,
Yes.
the universe, and the subterranean chambers beneath the earth.
And it's a way for you to show your support for us, and also to help solve any conundrums in your life, any problems, any situations that you can't see quite clearly. It will help tremendously. So,
Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio.
Scorpio rising here.
You guys are the best sign
You are the best.
of
Our
all
number one fans.
the zodiac.
They have an unbelievable interest in metaphysics.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Or us.
Or us. Well, metaphysics, you're just fascinated by the possibilities of what spirituality is.
Yes.
You're the investigators, I guess.
I think so.
You're the
You're the fixed
zodiac.
water sign, so it would be, very deep interest.
Deep interest. You would be you plumb the depths of every subject to get to the reality of it, the truth of it. So that's probably why you're a number one fan.
And your strength is your great belief
Right.
in the metaphysical world. And
Yeah,
I
in
believe that
spirit.
you can use this tool
They're
probably
very-
better than any other
they're
sign.
very intuitive.
Yes.
They get these hunches, these feelings, and it would be best to honor that, Scorpio. You are right on.
So speaking of which, we do a 4-card spread here every single month for Scorpio. And that consists of
4 cards. The first card is represents the overall energy or environment of the month. Environmental energy, let's just put it.
yes. And then the second card represents any particular challenge that may just pop up within the month.
And the third is the unexpected. Forewarned is forearmed.
And then the fourth is the outcome of the month, and then we'll give you some more information on the narrative read as a whole, a little spiritual counseling. And so with that said,
Yes, let's do
let's
our
move
recap.
into the recap
Recap it for Scorpio.
for the month of May. The very first card that came up for you was the golden ticket card,
Ace of Pentacles.
the Ace of Pentacles.
Oh,
a
that's-
fabulous, fabulous card. Money
Material success.
being offered, financial reward, practical help,
Right.
just sort of appears spontaneously, or it is there for the taking or asking.
Right. Or it's a new job, a new endeavor, a new project, a new means by which to support yourself, or a new idea.
And we do all love the cups. That's a great shoot, but I think a lot of people really like the pentacles because it has to do with things you can smell, touch, taste, and see. That's always fun.
Yes, it's the Hatha Yoga branch of the spiritual teaching of the Tarot. In other words, it's the physical branch. It's learning about yourself through understanding your life. The practical aspects of your life, how to get things done, how to support yourself, how to support others, how to be, how to build the structures of home and financial as well. So it's all about that.
Solidity. And then we bring that up because in the position of challenge, we had the Bag Lady card, which is the 5 of Pentacles.
Yeah.
Calling this the Bag Lady card because we have these 2 lovely people. One who is handicapped, crippled. They're both looking at the ground. There's a certain sense of poverty of spirit.
Poverty of spirit.
Yes, and that was in the position of challenge. A lot can be said about that, but just kind of leaving yourself out in the cold.
Or the challenge of asking for help.
Yeah.
Of saying, well, okay, I'm at a point where I don't know what to do on a material level to fix this. And so maybe what I do need is some help on a practical level. I need practical help here doing something.
Yeah. And we said problem solved because the month opened really well. And then after that we had the 10 of Pentacles.
Unexpectedly.
Which is so interesting because that is family support or organizational support.
Right. And or you achieve financial success of some sort. You bring home the goods. You bring the project to its conclusion. You are rewarded for all your hard work and effort, your determination, your teamwork. You're rewarded for that unexpectedly.
It's kind of a surprise, I guess.
It's a surprise.
You're like, wow, I didn't know I had all this support around me.
Right.
Surprise.
Or you literally get money.
Yeah.
You're
like, wow,
it could be
surprise. Yes. And then in the very end, we had the Lovers, the Major Arcana Lovers card, which just kind of colors the entire reading when that pops up. That's a major card. It speaks to big relationship, soulful karmic relationship.
Yes.
Could speak to your relationship with your spouse, your partner, your lover. At the end of the month, that sort of takes center stage, and there's a cementing going on there.
Reconciliation of problems within a relationship, finding your own identity within your relationship, major relationship or relationships.
The interesting thing about this reading is it's all about material, practical things, and then we end it with what can be more impractical than love, passion, and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it looks like there's some practicality surrounding some impractical things.
Right. Or it often is about choice.
Yeah.
Choice between two lovers. Or choice involving a close relationship. So there you go.
Great reading last month. Let's follow it up with this month because I want to see a beautiful reading. Actually, I have a NutriBullet which I left plugged into the wall and decided to wash it. So I got a little zap.
Yes.
And my left hand ever since has been sort of like
has
a little funny. Yeah. It's tingling my heart. Beating a little faster. So maybe this will be an amazing reading for you.
She's using the electric shock left hand.
My electrified left hand. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put some white light on these cards. You ready?
Yes, my favorite part.
White light on the cards. White light on your cell phone.
On your cell phones.
Okay, take us through the grocery line. It's really boring in the grocery line. You can watch us and ignore everybody and everything. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Here we go. First position.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Oh, my. So it is the 10 of Swords. Now, this card has been coming up a lot for a lot of our signs.
Interesting, because Pisces had it in reverse. Remember, at the end of their month?
Yes, so we're getting a lot of this, and this is coloring the entire month. Now, don't feel bad. Because I know this card looks dire, but actually...
Just because you have 10 swords in your back doesn't mean you should have a bad day.
And Gemini and Sag last month.
Yes.
Sag got this card. Gemini got it the month before.
How can we spin this well?
Well, I'm just saying that it's a minor arcana death card, so...
Yeah, it's death.
Something's got to go.
Something's got to go.
And you've just experienced... maybe one negative situation
Look what they ended with.
After another, and
Lovers.
Now you're kind of done.
You're done with the abuse. Whatever abuse you took, you're done with it.
Yes.
It's the final nail in the coffin, right?
Yes.
The final nail in the coffin, and you have had enough.
You've had enough. Oh, I feel sorry for those around you.
Yes. So,
Because Scorpio doesn't really bite their tongue very well.
No.
So I always say the thing I love about Scorpio is you don't have to worry about them stabbing you in the back. They stab you in the face is what they
That's
do.
right.
They're
not shy about showing you how they really feel.
So being stabbed in the back as a Scorpio
Oh yes, no.
is not a good thing.
So if there are people around you who have in any way been verbally or otherwise abusive to you, you will
Retaliate.
retaliate or bring it to a halt.
You.
The best way is to walk away.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see what you do here. Spiritual counsel will be
Oh yes.
given. Okay,
Challenge.
so your challenge is judgment. And this is a great card,
Mhm.
even in the challenge position. It's like the rapture.
Right.
It is being released from an old way of thinking.
Mhm.
It's like that whole consciousness idea of once you know something, you can never unknow that thing.
Yes. Yes.
So that's your challenge, is to really digest that
Right.
and to really allow yourself to just sort of, let that marinate so
Right.
that you can move on.
So
Past
the,
it.
the angel is trumpeting down, calling to you. This is about your calling. What is your true calling? And honoring that true calling of yours so that you can liberate yourself from the constraints that you've been living under, which is and emblematic from the Ten of Swords. You naturally would have to
Mm-hmm.
free yourself from that which confined you.
And this could also be a situation.
It could be a situation.
Not necessarily is this you being beat up on.
No.
This could be just
A situation.
in your life where you can kind of see that it's dying bit by
Right.
bit.
Right. All every sword was placed there not simultaneously but one at a time. So it's cumulative.
Mhm.
Over the period of time you've taken it
Mm-hmm.
in whatever way.
Right. Being a minor, we were followed by a major, though, which is like there's got to be this sort of epiphany
Yeah,
that
there
has
does.
to happen.
Yes, so that you listen again to what's spiritually being communicated to you from your higher self,
Mm-hmm.
which goes on all the time. Every one of us has an angel within them, a higher being. We have a lower one
Mm-hmm.
that calls to you too, but we have a higher one, and it's who you pay attention to within you, because people are often divided that way. If you pay attention to the lower self, you'll stay in that coffin.
But it's funny because this is in the upright. It could mean that is your challenge because you already know this thing
Mhm.
and you already
That could be true.
you already
Yes.
know that you
That's
should be like out of the situation.
Right. And
That's a challenge.
And to make, maybe even
You're aware.
this is judgment after all.
Mm-hmm.
To make that judgment.
Yeah. Make the call.
Make the call.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go. Unexpectedly.
What
That's
a
good.
nice card to
Yeah.
come up. The
Yes.
card that never comes up is coming up.
You get work.
Three of
You get to work.
Pentacles. Yes.
Yes, you get to work.
Yeah, and it's a good card in that you've got sort of this, and we've called it the card of the Freemason, sort of like this bonded sort of brotherhood around you,
Right.
supporting you
Uh-huh.
and, sort of having your back. So you've got your own little sort of society.
But it's detailed work, it's
Mhm.
skilled work, it's work of high talent, high skill, and you're being admired for it too. You're also being asked for your skills, to apply your skills in some way to please someone, to make this project cohesive, that everybody's skills contribute equally and that the end product is what you want.
So it does kind of feel like a work,
job,
like a career reading.
Like it does, because
Like maybe you're done with one aspect
You're done with
of
one
your
job.
job.
or an aspect of the job or the job itself or
Mhm.
something to
Maybe
do.
you've been moved into another
Right.
area, or you're just done with a part of your job,
Right.
that you communicate that out. Your challenge is
you
to
communicate.
say,
Your challenge is to express the angst, the problem, to analyze it, because it's also analytical, and then to
use your judgment to create this really successful sort of
it's good. So
building project, a situation. You could be building a lot of different things. It doesn't have to be
it can
brick
be
and mortar.
tangible or it can be intangible.
Yeah.
So let's see at the end.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh! And there's that card again, 4 of Swords.
So,
Okay, so you're flanked by some swords. Okay, you got the 10 to start,
get over it.
and you got the 4 to end.
Right.
And the 4 is one of the best swords cards because it speaks to stepping back and sort of with a 4, so it's solid.
It's mental balance.
And it is creating that situation where you are at peace within the situation.
Yes. It's total mental balance. It's 4. 4s are balanced, and you're overcoming the tragedy, the pain, the 10 of Swords.
It could even be, this reading could be about a relationship, because we did end with the Lovers last month.
Yes.
So if there was a fight,
right.
if there was a final battle,
right.
You could actually be kind of working it out.
Right.
Like working through the situation.
Either working through this and coming to some sort of epiphany about it, and then working together again, unexpectedly getting together and working together again.
To work it out.
And finally at the end you heal.
Yes. So it's a 10. It's not.
It could be about relationship like that, or it could play out in your job like that too.
Yeah.
So there's several planes on which this could manifest in your particular life.
Yeah. So just watch out, because sometimes this card speaks to, back problems. We've talked about that before. Stressors, because that's the new ulcer. We've spoken about that before.
Yes, the back is the new ulcer.
You're stressing me out in the end.
Yeah.
I'm stressed,
So we transfer our stress to various parts of the body that take it, that express it, because it's energy and it needs to be expressed. And if you don't deal with it on a conscious level, it becomes subverted and it goes out into the body.
Yes, sure, that could be it. But at the very end, what are we doing? We're meditating. We're taking a break.
We're healing.
Which is the very best medicine that you could possibly apply to that 10.
Peace of mind comes back. There's healing.
Yeah.
There's healing of all rifts.
So take time out for meditation.
Yes.
Speaking of which, we have a meditation on our website. We're going to give it away for free.
Oh, yeah.
And we did last month too. So we would love to have you guys grab that meditation and spend a little bit of time healing from this situation, which is minor, and you're moving right past it this month.
Yes.
You've learned your
month
lesson.
Of severing it.
Yep. You've learned a great lesson. You will learn a great lesson.
And if it should be medical, you recover at the end of the month.
Yes.
Because it often does pertain to surgery.
Or accidents.
Accidents or surgery. So if there is that going on,
there could be some recovery.
There is recovery by the end of the month.
Yes.
And you heal. So there you go.
Thanks so much. Go back to our website again. We keep talking about it. It's AvaTrudyVirtualTarot.com. You can purchase a private reading there, and also you can just kind of check it out. We've got some things going on.
Yeah, a few. It's brand new, so give us some time to populate it more. But the vital things are there.
So thanks a lot, Scorpio. We're so glad you joined us, and we'll see you in July.
Bye, Scorpio. All right.
Wedding. I think we're leaving, Ellie. I see. Thank you.
On top of the world, and when I'm with you
foliage.
Right. One more.
One last